It's American Gun Chick, and I'm here with the IV88 crew.
And it's Gun Day Monday.
We came out to Atlanta to hang out with Eric and Kevin and the guys from IV88. We have Kevin here with us. What's up, Kevin? And he's gonna show us his black powder guns. So we're gonna have some fun. I've never shot black powder guns before, so I don't really know anything about them. I don't know how to load them. So hopefully we're gonna learn today. I'm gonna learn something new and try it out for myself, and maybe I can get my own. All right, we're gonna load it now.
Okay.
Or he's gonna load it, and then I'm gonna try and load it.
All right, so there's a couple of different ways to go about this. We're gonna start with this 36 here. So what you have to do is you have to put it on half cock. You're gonna have your powder here. This is gonna be the first thing you put on. This is a powder measure. You're gonna have this. This is called a flask. So you're gonna put the powder from this into your powder measure. That's what this is called. And so if it's over the top like that, that's not a big deal, because what you do is you take this and you swing this over and see how it knocks all the excess off. So now you know exactly how much powder you have in this powder measure, which I've measured out here.
It's like cooking.
So yeah, as I said, that's a good way to think about it actually. So this is 36 grains, okay? This is your cylinder. We're gonna go ahead and pour the powder into that one, okay? Now we're gonna take our round ball. We're gonna put that here. Okay, this is the ramrod is what that's called. And this is gonna push the ball into the cylinder. The way I'm doing this is extremely not optimal because I'm pushing it right into my stomach, but I'm trying to show you how to do it. So you're gonna push that down as far as you can push it, that this won't go down any further. Okay, I now know that that ball is as far down as it can go. And the reason you want to make sure that happens is because if you have any kind of air gap, you run the risk of the cylinder exploding when you shoot it, because it creates a pipe bomb.
Yeah.
And now you have to put the primer, or the cap is what it's really called. But you'll take this and you put it right on top of the cap, right on top of the nipple, and now you have a completely loaded chamber. Now that chamber, if it's struck, is going to fire. Okay, so in order to fire this, you have to pull this hammer back and then pull the trigger. Okay.
Yeah.
With any revolver especially, but these especially, you just want to keep your fingers behind the cylinder, okay? Because there's gases that come out the sides and they'll cut your finger off. So you don't want to do that.
So just hold it like that, right?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine, yeah. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pull the hammer back all the way. There you go. Now, it's got a very light trigger, you're ready, and it should work. It should go right off.
All right.
So you see the sight arrangement I was telling you about through the hammer?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Yeah,
wow, there's
that's it.
there's like no recoil. I can feel myself, like I kind of anticipated it because it's a new gun, and every time I shoot a new gun, I anticipate it. But there's like no recoil. This is a nice, really nice gun.
It is. In fact,
that's cool. I
don't know if you've heard of the cowboy Wild Bill Hickok, but this is what he carried, and he was one of the most deadly gunmen in the West, and this is what he had. He had 2 of these, so they're very effective and they're very easy shooting. So did it go all the way through?
Yep,
it
right
did.
there and then over there.
Yep. So
that was fun.
Yeah. So what we'll do now is we'll load a whole cylinder and let you just go at it.
All right.
All right.
So we just loaded 5 in here. They're all loaded up, so gonna shoot some more. Pull back the hammer.
So once you shoot this first one, I want you to take a break and I'm going to show you something, okay?
All right.
There you go. So now, you have a spent cap, and you're already starting to run into the major issue that they ran into historically and that we run into as modern shooters. It's called the cap jam. So if you're watching cowboy films, when they cock the pistol, they go like this, and they cock it. Did you see what just fell?
Oh, yeah.
That. If you don't do that, that's going to fall into the cylinder, and it's going to jam the pistol, and you're not going to be able to shoot it. So that's why they do that. It's called a cavalry cock. So you push it up, and the cap should fall down, and then you resume shooting. So now you're actually ready to go. It's got that light trigger, remember? Keep your hand behind the cylinder. There you go. So you're ready to go again.
And my grip is right?
Yeah, it's good. Just however it's comfortable for you.
With the revolvers, it's always really weird.
Yep, it's different than semi-autos, that's for sure. There you go. So tilt it up.
Oh, yeah. So I like when you're shooting it, all the smoke comes in your face, and you can smell it. But it doesn't smell like normal gun smoke. It smells kind of like, I don't know, good.
Right. Well, it smells interesting now, but when you don't clean black powder, it smells absolutely horrible because it's got sulfur in it. Even on the way home from the range, it'll smell terrible. We beat diabetes today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that hole. Holy.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, we put a little
How did
bit.
that happen?
We put a little bit more powder in it. We put an actual combat load in it this time, so it had a little bit more power than your first one. You should.
That's like a slug.
All right. Well, let's do the rifle.
All right.
We pour this in here. It's just more of it. Okay. And then you got that there. Boop. And then what you do here is you pour this straight into the muzzle. Boop. Up. Go there. Don't worry about scratching anything. Just kind of. So this is what they call a Manet ball. It doesn't look like a ball, but that's what they call it. It's called a Manet ball. And so I'm just going to put a little bit of this in this cold weather where it's stiff on there. Put it on there. And you're going to want the grease in those grooves. And you'll put this here. And you see it just kind of already starts to fall. This is called the ramrod. We'll pull this out, put it on top of the projectile, and we're going to push it down. All the way until it seats. You can throw it on there. Half cock again. Doop. You put your new one on. And now you're ready to go. It's going to have some recoil because it's a big bullet. But I've seen you hit fire of 50 caliber, so it's not going to be near as bad as that.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Whenever you're ready. Oh man!
There's a lot of smoke.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Yeah, I definitely, when I was shooting, I could feel like it didn't hurt or anything.
Yeah.
But just like a little bit of stuff hitting my wrist.
Yeah,
I think that was from the smoke or something.
Yep. Now, if that had been a flintlock, you would really have noticed because there's a lot more going on there. But caps aren't as bad.
That was really cool.
Yeah. So at that point, you would go through the whole loading procedure again while guys are shooting at you.
These guns are cool because they're really dramatic. Like the smoke goes everywhere and they make everything go flying. And
so we'll load it again and let you shoot it as much as you want.
I mean, look at that soda.
Oh yeah.
This is like
the
whole.
So pour that straight into there. Oh, there you go. Got it figured out and push. There you go. Now ram it. Pick it up and ram it. There you go. Boom. Keep going.
There we go.
Oh, you nailed him dead center. Perfect.
That was awesome. That was so cool.
It is. It's awesome.
I love how every time I shoot, it feels like something smacked you in the wrist, but it was just like the powder stuff.
Yep. If you had a slow motion, you probably see the sparks hitting you on the arm. It's definitely was set up for right hand. They didn't care about left-handed people back in the day. So,
like Tim Moore says, it just should have been smothered at birth.
Right. Right. So perfect. So yeah, I think you nailed it. You said it's dramatic.
Look at that.
Yep.
Whoa, got him. That was awesome. These guns, like these black powder rifles and pistols and all that, are so fun.
They are. They are.
They put on the biggest show ever, you know?
They really do. And once you get the concept of it down, you're really able to have a blast with them. And it's very inexpensive.
Right. That was my first time shooting black powder ever.
Yeah, and you did really well.
Thank you.
You really did. I watched a few of your videos at the beginning, and you've come a long way, and you're really open to learning. And I'm really glad that you're able to do this and come out and let us show you how to do this. Most people aren't open to the idea of these kind of historical old guns, and I'm really glad you enjoyed it and had a good time.
Yeah, and I think just like shooting, because I shot an M1 Garand with Tim, and I think just shooting older guns that are like a part of history make you like really think they're really cool, and it makes you want to go and like kind of Google it and learn more about it and do more research. But just looking at it, you don't appreciate it as much as trying it out.
I'm really glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah. So. Thank you for teaching me. And
oh, no problem. Thanks for coming out and seeing this.
Hit the thumbs up button if you like watching me shoot black powder guns and you want me to shoot more. And leave a comment down below if you've ever shot any and what kind of guns you've shot and recommendations on which ones I should shoot and and hit subscribe, and stay tuned for more Gun Day Mondays. Check out Tom's Custom Cerakote for all your Cerakote needs and bling your gun out like me. Also, check out AmericanGunChick.com for all my swag, hoodies, and t-shirts, and all kinds of gear. What's up, guys? And this video was sponsored by Eric and the IV88 boys, so thank you guys for the man can. Eric sells these man cans, and they look like this, and they come with all kinds of cool stuff, like knives, tactical soap, all kinds of really cool stuff that I would show you, but I left all that stuff at my mom's house, so sorry guys, maybe I'll show you in the future or whatever. But if you guys want to see a 30 to 40 minute video of what you just watched, go to my patreon.com/AmericanGunChick and go check it out. There'll be a long extended version video of it. It's only $1 a month to sign up, so check it out.